The lights were blinding, the crowd was roaring. And all eyes were on hip-hop's power couple, Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin, as they hit the stage together. But within seconds, something went terribly wrong. Cameras caught the exact moment Chrissy's smile faded. Her jaw tightened. And without warning, she turned, snatched off her mic, and walked off stage. The audience gasped. Security froze, and Jim. His face said everything. Fans didn't miss a thing. Social media exploded within minutes. Jim looks furious. That wasn't acting. That was real anger. You can see it in his eyes. He's done. Clips flooded Twitter and TikTok, slowed down, zoomed in, analyzed frame by frame. One viral tweet read, "His face went from stage mode to street mode in 2 seconds flat." What happened between them? Why did Chrissy storm off in front of a packed crowd? And why did Jim's reaction look less like confusion and more like pure, unfiltered rage? Backstage sources claim it wasn't random. Rumor has it they were already fighting before stepping on stage. Something about a text message that set her off. But what text? And who sent it? Now, leaked footage, alleged DMs, and insider recordings are painting a picture far darker than anyone expected. Was this just a lover's spat or the public unraveling of hip-hop's most explosive couple? Brace yourself, because what fans saw on stage was only the beginning of the meltdown. The night started out picture-perfect glitz, glam, and a packed house buzzing with anticipation. The venue lights shimmered like 1,000 camera flashes, fans screamed as the DJ dropped the beat, and the announcer's voice echoed through the speakers. Make some noise for Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin. It was supposed to be a celebration, a public show of unity after weeks of whispers about tension. But what unfolded in the next 10 minutes would send the internet into absolute meltdown. From the moment they stepped on stage, something felt off. Jim looked tight, not his usual cool, confident self. Chrissy's energy, usually warm and magnetic, felt forced. Their smiles didn't sync. Their eyes didn't meet. You could feel it, that electric discomfort that makes you wonder, are they fighting? They exchanged a few words off mic that cameras didn't catch, but fans did. One sharp movement, one tight-lipped reply, and Chrissy's expression shifted. Suddenly, her entire vibe changed. She stepped back, crossed her arms, stared out at the crowd while Jim tried to continue the segment. That's when it happened. Midway through Jim's remarks, Chrissy shook her head, muttered something under her breath, and walked off stage. No hesitation, no looking back. The mic hit the floor with a thud. The audience gasped. The sound crew froze. Jim turned, visibly stunned. For a split second, his mask cracked, and the anger that flashed across his face was undeniable. A fan's phone caught it all. Within minutes, the clip was everywhere. Twitter lit up like fireworks. Jim's face says everything. Man looked ready to snap. I've never seen him that mad in public. But what fans didn't know, what they couldn't know, was that this moment had been building for days. Backstage, whispers told of heated arguments in the hotel the night before. Allegedly, Chrissy discovered a series of late-night texts on Jim's phone, messages from a contact saved only as T. The texts were flirtatious, risky, even mocking. One read, "You better not bring her tonight." Another said, "You always act right when you're with me." When Chrissy confronted him, insiders claimed Jim brushed it off as business talk, but Chrissy wasn't buying it. She felt humiliated, one source said. They were supposed to make this big appearance together, and she's thinking he's sneaking around behind her back. The tension spilled straight into showtime. Crew members say they were already arguing moments before stepping on stage, voices raised, hands flying, producers trying to calm them down. She said, "You're not going to gaslight me tonight," one insider told us. He just said, "You're not about to ruin my night." Still, they walked out smiling. But behind those smiles was a ticking bomb. Fans started analyzing every frame of the viral video. In slow motion, you can see Chrissy glaring at Jim as he speaks to the crowd. You can see him grit his teeth, jaw tight, veins bulging in his neck. And when she walks off, when that mic hits the ground, You can literally watch the fury flash across his face. His eyes went cold. One viewer tweeted, "That wasn't embarrassment. That was anger." By the end of the night, multiple versions of the video were trending under hashtags, like hashtag Chrissy walks out and hashtag Jim Jones mad. Fan theories flooded in. Some said it was staged, others said it was realer than real. Even gossip blogs jumped in. One headline screamed, "Jim Jones snaps as Chrissy walks off live. Is this the end?" But the plot thickened fast. Only an hour after the show ended, a supposed crew member leaked a short audio clip recorded from backstage, 30 seconds of chaos. You can hear Chrissy shouting, "I told you to stop disrespecting me," followed by Jim's deep voice barking back, "You making me look crazy out here." Then a loud slam, like a door or a mic hitting the wall. The clip cut off there. But it was enough to send shockwaves through social media. "Whoever leaked that audio is brave," one commenter wrote. You can hear the fury in his voice. But there was more. An anonymous Instagram account, now deleted, claimed to have inside info from the production team. According to their posts, the real fight wasn't just about the texts. It was about power. Jim allegedly made a last-minute change to their performance intro, cutting one of Chrissy's planned segments without telling her. She felt disrespected, the post said, like he was trying to push her out of the spotlight. When she confronted him moments before the event, he allegedly snapped, "This is my show, not yours." The comments section exploded. Fans who had followed their journey since Love and Hip Hop said this was history repeating itself. "Same story, new decade," one wrote. "She's been fighting to be seen next to him for years." Others defended Jim, saying Chrissy overreacted and embarrassed him on purpose. But then, out of nowhere, a new clip surfaced, this time from a different angle. You can see Jim as Chrissy leaves the stage, and the moment she disappears behind the curtain, he slams his mic down on the podium. His face hardens, and he mutters something caught faintly by the front row camera. Always the same SHT. Asterisk, that single line went viral in minutes. He said it under his breath, but you can hear the pain, one fan tweeted. This wasn't for cameras, this was real. And then, as if the universe wasn't done feeding the frenzy, Tiana, yes, the rumored tea from the texts, posted an Instagram story that made the internet explode. A dimly lit selfie with a caption, "Always stay unbothered." It was gone within 20 minutes, but screenshots spread faster than wildfire. Fans immediately connected the dots. She's taunting Chrissy. She's confirming it. She's the reason Chrissy left. Meanwhile, Jim stayed silent until the next morning. That's when paparazzi photos dropped, showing him arriving at a New York hotel alone. Hoodie up, expressions stone cold. The headlines were ruthless. Jim Jones looks furious after Chrissy walk-off. Fans say he's not just mad, he's heartbroken. Asterisk, but behind the scenes, the situation was reportedly worse. Sources close to the couple told gossip outlets that Chrissy had left their shared hotel suite at 3 a.m. and checked into another hotel across town. She told him she's done for good, one source said. He tried calling. She didn't answer. And then the twist no one saw coming. Leaked text messages, allegedly from Jim to a close friend, started circulating online. In them, Jim reportedly writes, "She walked off and made me look weak. I'm not letting that slide." Fans were shook. The language was cold, calculated, like a man ready for revenge. "He's angry." "Real angry," one commenter said. "This isn't love anymore. This is pride." As if on cue, more chaos erupted on Twitter. A user claiming to be a stagehand from the event dropped a bombshell thread. "I was there." He told her not to check his phone before they went on. She did anyway. It was over right there. The thread detailed minute-by-minute accounts, the fight, the walk-off, and Jim's reaction backstage. It ended with a chilling line. "He punched a wall so hard, the makeup team screamed." Screenshots, fan theories, fake insiders, the internet couldn't get enough. And just when people thought they had seen every angle, A grainy backstage video leaked on TikTok showing Jim pacing back and forth, security hovering nearby. Someone in the background says he's furious. The clip ends with Jim turning toward the camera, unaware he's being filmed, his face pure storm. That image became the meme of the night. People captioned it, joked about it, analyzed it, but behind the jokes, everyone agreed. Jim wasn't acting. That was real anger. That was real anger. By dawn, thousands of fans were posting think pieces, reaction videos, and emotional breakdowns of what went wrong. Some said Chrissy finally stood up for herself. Others argued she humiliated him in front of the world. But one thing was certain, everyone was watching. And somewhere out there, as news sources kept leaking more details, one anonymous message appeared on a fan page that stopped everyone cold. It read, "You saw him angry on stage. You haven't seen what happened when the cameras went off." The internet held its breath, because if that's true, then what we all saw that night was just the first act of a much darker story. By sunrise, the internet wasn't just talking, it was screaming. Everyone had an opinion, a theory, or a source. TikTok was flooded with slowed-down replays of Jim's face as Chrissy stormed off. You could hear the gasps, the murmurs, the moment his expression twisted from confusion to fury. It was the clip that launched 1,000 breakdowns. And then came the whispers. There's more footage. Someone claiming to be part of the production crew dropped a cryptic comment under a viral video. What you saw was only half of it. You didn't see what happened backstage? Within hours, that comment had over 50,000 likes. Fans went wild trying to find the rest of the clip, and then, out of nowhere, a TikTok account under the name @STAGELEAKZ uploaded a 47-second video that changed everything. It showed Jim storming into the backstage hallway, still micced up, his voice booming. "She wants to play me like a fool." Bet? Crew members tried to calm him down, but he yanked off his earpiece, slammed it against the wall, and pointed toward a room off camera. "You think you can walk off on me?" he shouted. "In my city." The clip ended abruptly, but that was enough. Twitter exploded. Fans were terrified, some defending him, others calling it a red flag moment caught live. The hashtag #JimMeltdown trended for 9 hours straight. Then, a supposed insider from the event released a voice note to a gossip page, and it was damning. In it, a woman whispers, "He was pacing, punching walls." Chrissy was crying in the makeup room. Security wouldn't even let them near each other. Every blog, every YouTuber, every gossip account pounced. "This isn't just drama," one host said. "This is emotional warfare." And then came the bombshell. A leaked text thread surfaced between two anonymous contacts labeled only as C and J. The messages were timestamped just an hour before the live event. One message read, "If you embarrass me tonight, I swear I'll make you regret it." The reply, "Then maybe it's time the world saw the real you." The internet erupted. Fans were convinced those initials stood for Chrissy and Jim. The narrative flipped. Overnight, people started saying this wasn't just a fight. This was years of resentment detonating in real time. But the leaks didn't stop later that day. A short video appeared on Instagram stories from an anonymous account claiming to be a makeup artist who worked the event. The blurry clip showed Chrissy sitting in front of a mirror, her mascara running. Someone behind the camera asked, "You okay?" And Chrissy snapped, "I'm fine. I'm just done pretending." The post vanished within minutes, but fans already had screen recordings. "She looks broken," one comment read. "She's not angry, she's heartbroken." Still, Jim said nothing. Silence. No post, no statement, no interview. Just a single photo uploaded to his story. A black background with the words "Play stupid games" in white font. That was it. No explanation. No apology. Just tension. The silence made it worse. Fans started speculating that his PR team had told him to go dark while damage control kicked in. But then, late that night, Jim Jones went live on Instagram and chaos followed. He looked exhausted. Hoodie up, voice low, eyes hard. "A lot of y'all making assumptions," he said. "Ain't no one know what's really going on between me and my lady. Stop trying to make me the villain." But midway through his stream, the comment section blew up. Someone posted a screenshot, a leaked DM showing Jim messaging another woman the night before. The message read, "Pull up, but keep it quiet." The account name? @Tiana Themis, the same name that fans had been linking to him since the first leaks. The chat went insane. Viewers spammed the comments. "What about Tiana? Explain that message. We got receipts." Jim looked at the screen, paused, exhaled, and ended the live abruptly. Cut to black, fans lost their minds. He saw it in real time. He ended the live the second they mentioned her. Within minutes, #TIANAgate was trending across Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. People started deep diving into Tiana's old posts, finding pictures that supposedly matched outfits Jim had been seen in. One viral post compared his diamond bracelet from the live show to one spotted on Tiana's wrist months ago. "It's the same bracelet." One fan wrote, "You can't make this up." Then another twist. A verified gossip outlet posted what they claimed were audio messages from Tiana's private group chat. In one of them, a voice believed to be hers said, "He told me she was just a business partner." Another said, "He's acting like he don't know me in public, but he's calling me every night." The internet went nuclear. "He's been lying to both of them," screamed one headline. "Tiana confirms affair," screamed another. Fans started turning on Jim in droves. His comment sections filled with snake emojis, broken hearts, and hashtags like #justice for Chrissy. But then something weirder happened. New accounts surfaced under the name @RealChrissyBackup, and it began posting cryptic messages. "I warned you," one read. "Don't test me." Another post featured a screenshot of an incoming call from Jay. The caption, "He's still calling." The posts vanished a few hours later, but the screenshots were everywhere. Was it really Chrissy's backup account? Was it fake? Fans didn't care, the drama was too juicy. Meanwhile, industry insiders started talking. Radio hosts whispered that labels were panicking. PR execs allegedly begged both Jim and Chrissy to issue statements before sponsors started backing out. But neither said a word. The silence was deafening until Mama Jones jumped in. She went live on Facebook, sitting in her kitchen, cup of tea in hand, fire in her eyes. "Everybody want to talk about my son and Chrissy," she said. "They've been through worse and got through it. Y'all need to stop acting like you know their business." But then she slipped. She added, "If people stopped recording conversations, maybe we wouldn't be here." That one sentence set the internet ablaze. Fans flooded the comments. "Wait, who's recording? Is there a secret tape?" Mama Jones confirms there's more footage. Speculation hit overdrive. An anonymous account claiming to be close to production told a blog that a secret recording from Backstage was being shopped around to media. Outlets allegedly capturing everything that went down after Chrissy stormed off. The anger, the argument, the real story, they wrote. It's all on tape. By midnight, people were already claiming to have heard snippets of the alleged recording. One clip circulating on Reddit featured muffled yelling and a voice, supposedly Jim's, saying, "You made me look weak on camera. You think they'll respect me now?" Followed by something crashing. Fans were horrified. Theories multiplied. Some said it was edited, others insisted it was real. But just when the chaos seemed uncontrollable, the final straw hit: a leaked photo. TMZ-style gossip blogs published an image, allegedly taken that same night. Jim outside the venue, slamming his hand against a black SUV, eyes red, face twisted in rage. Beside him, a bodyguard trying to calm him down. The headline screamed. Fans say Jim looked enraged after Chrissy Wacko FF meltdown caught in photos. The internet devoured it. He's furious. This is the moment after it all went down. He's losing control. Within hours, memes, parodies, and dramatic recreations took over social media. But beneath the entertainment was something raw: heartbreak. Fans who had watched Jim and Chrissy's love story for over a decade felt betrayed. They were supposed to make it one viral post read. Now it's just ashes. But it wasn't over, not even close. Because late that night, another anonymous account, the same one that leaked the text messages, posted one final cryptic message: tomorrow, the truth comes out. The video. The moment he lost it, the part they tried to delete. He lost it, the part they tried to delete. And that's when everyone realized the real explosion hadn't even started yet. The stage walk-off was only the spark. The recording that was about to surface. That was the fire. When dawn broke, nobody cared about coffee, traffic, or the morning news. Every screen, every feed, every group chat had only one topic: the video is real. The so-called lost backstage footage had leaked overnight, and it was everything the internet feared and secretly wanted. It began as a shaky //B vertical clip, clearly filmed on a phone from behind a curtain. You can hear heavy breathing, muffled shouting, and then Chrissy's voice. Trembling but defiant. "You embarrassed me in front of everybody." Jim's voice thundered back. "You walked out on me in front of the world." The camera tilts, someone gasps, then the sound of something crashing. When the view steadies again, Jim's face fills the frame, flushed and furious. He slams a door, turns to someone off camera, and growls, "Cut the feed. I don't care what it costs." That one line, "cut the feed," detonated across social media. Fans claimed it proved he tried to cover up the meltdown, that he'd ordered production to stop recording before things got worse. Within hours, the video had millions of views, reposts, reaction clips, slowed replays, light pre-analyzes. Every second was dissected. His clenched fists, her tear-streaked makeup. The faint voice of someone, maybe a producer, whispering, "Keep rolling." But the real chaos came from what followed. A second leak hit Twitter, an internal text thread between event staff members. One message read, "He said if anyone posts that clip, he'll sue the whole team." Another responded, "Too late, it's already out." That's when the situation spun from drama to digital warfare. Twitter Spaces erupted with heated debates. Some defended Jim, saying the footage was edited to make him look violent. Others insisted it was the mask slipping. Hashtags like #ProtectChrissy and #JimCaughtBackstage trended simultaneously, creating a storm of divided loyalties. Celebrities began chiming in. Cardi B tweeted, "Sometimes love turns into war when pride gets loud." Meek Mill posted, "That camera should have been off. Not everything's for the net." Even 50 Cent, notorious for trolling, dropped an Instagram post of Jim's angry face with a caption, "It's giving unbothered energy." The memes were endless. But beneath the laughter, there was real fear, because rumor had it, this was only part one of the recording. According to multiple insider accounts, the full video was over 10 minutes long and showed a second confrontation hours later in the parking lot. That's the one the network's trying to bury, claimed an anonymous tweet that quickly racked up 200,000 likes. "If the second clip drops, careers end." That line sent shivers down the internet's spine. Then, as if summoned by chaos itself, another mysterious account appeared under the handle @Backstage Witness. The profile had no photo, no bio, just a single post, a blurry still of Chrissy crying beside a black SUV, time-stamped from that night. The caption read, "The truth isn't done yet." Within minutes, the post vanished, but not before fans screenshotted it. "They're teasing the next leak," one user wrote. "They're playing with us." By mid-morning, news outlets had picked up the story. TMZ's tile headlines screamed across homepages. Second video rumored to exist, backstage fight gets uglier. Insiders fear lawsuits as leaked footage spreads. PR teams went into overdrive. Anonymous sources close to Jim claimed the clip was manipulated audio, insisting he never yelled at Chrissy. But then, Screenshots emerged from a private group chat allegedly between Jim's managers, and one message said, "We can't stop the second clip. It's in too many hands." That single sentence flipped the internet into frenzy. Live streamers went 24/7, counting down the moment the next video might drop. TikTok detectives began posting maps of the venue, analyzing angles, trying to guess where the hidden camera could have been placed. Reddit threads claimed the camera belonged to a network intern who panicked when he realized what he'd caught. Theories multiplied by the hour. And then, as the world watched it happen, around 3:12 p.m., the account at the Real Leak source posted a video titled "The Parking Lot." The internet froze. The clip begins with muffled voices echoing in the dark. You can see Chrissy standing beside a car, visibly distraught, mascara smeared. Jim approaches, hands raised. His tone is low, almost pleading. "You can't do this out here, baby. People are watching." She turns away, shaking her head. "You should have thought about that before you embarrassed me," she says, voice cracking. Then something unexpected. Jim's tone shifts from anger to desperation. "Don't walk away again. Not like this." He reaches for her arm. She jerks back, whispering, "Let me go." Few seconds later, security steps in. The clip cuts to black. Silence followed. Then chaos. Twitter flooded with emotion. That's heartbreak in real time. It's angry because he's losing her. He didn't look violent. He looked broken. Others weren't so forgiving. You don't grab someone like that. That's control, not love. The world had turned their relationship into a morality play. Fans dissected tone, posture, body language, building full-blown dissertations over a few blurry seconds. But as the frenzy reached its peak, another message surfaced, this time an alleged email chain between Jim's publicist and a streaming platform. The subject line, "Offer for exclusive Talal interview." The body read, "We're prepared to pay 6 figures if he addresses the leak and reveals what really happened." Fans were floored. "They're about to monetize the meltdown," one wrote. "Hollywood stays evil." But others couldn't look away. Everyone wanted the truth. Then, a plot twist no one expected. Chrissy broke her silence. She posted a single video to her Instagram story, her face solemn, tired, voice steady. "I've stayed quiet long enough," she said. "What you saw was real. What you didn't see, it's worse. But I'm not playing the victim. I just want peace." That short clip racked up millions of views in minutes. Celebrities commented hearts and prayers. Fans flooded her DMs with support. And then in the background of her video, eagle-eyed viewers noticed something chilling. A man's shadow moving across the reflection in the window behind her. Theories exploded again. Was Jim there? Was it security? Or was someone watching her film? The speculation was endless. Jim finally responded that night, a black and white photo of himself on a balcony. Cigarette in hand, captioned, "People love to talk when they don't know the story." The internet divided instantly. Some praised his composure. Others called it manipulation. Meanwhile, gossip insiders leaked yet another rumor that a major network was in talks to create a documentary titled "Behind the Curtain: The Jim and Chrissy Fallout." And just when fans thought they could breathe, another leak detonated. This time it wasn't video, it was audio. A secret recording allegedly of Jim on a phone call saying, "They think I'm angry. Let M think that. Anger's good for business." The internet froze. Was it all staged? A PR stunt? A setup to push a new project? Conspiracy threads lit up like wildfire. Some claimed both Jim and Chrissy were in on it, that the walk-off, the fight, even the tears were part of a scripted spectacle to reignite their brand. Others swore it was too raw, too emotional to be fake. Whatever the truth, the damage was irreversible. Their once iconic love story had been picked apart by millions of strangers. Every tear, every glare, every line of dialogue became property of the internet. And then the final twist. Late that night, mysterious post appeared on multiple gossip pages. A black screen with white text. the real story hasn't been told. There's one more clip. The moment he finds out who leaked it, fans held their breath. Comments flooded in. Was it Chrissy? Was it Mama Jones? Was it the label? Nobody knew. The post vanished after 10 minutes, but the panic stayed. By the next morning, both Jim and Chrissy had gone silent. No posts, no stories. Just digital ghosts in a world that couldn't stop talking about them. But one thing was certain, that a look on Jim's face, that split second of rage after she walked off, would haunt pop culture forever. The anger that fans saw wasn't just emotion. It was the birth of a legend, a digital myth of love, betrayal, and exposure in the era of constant eyes, and somewhere on a hard drive or a cloud server. Maybe that final clip still waits, the one that answers every question and destroys the rest. Until then, the world keeps refreshing, because in the Jim and Chrissy saga, the show never really ends. You just witnessed it. The fight, the fury, the love story that went up in flames in front of the entire world. Jim Jones's glare, Chrissy's walk-off, the leaks, the recordings, the chaos. This wasn't just another celebrity scandal. This was the moment the mask slipped. And trust me, the story isn't over. Because if the whispers are true, there's still one more clip out there. One more piece of footage that could destroy everything we think we know. So here's the deal. If you've made it this far, if you're not just a viewer anymore, you're part of the investigation. Hit that like button right now so this story keeps spreading. Drop a comment below. Whose side are you on? Was Jim really angry? Or was it all an act? Was Chrissy walking away the end of love? Or the start of revenge? I want to hear every theory. And whatever you do, don't leave without subscribing. Because the next drop could happen any moment. The next leak, the next recording, the next bombshell. It's coming. And when it does, I promise you, you'll want to be here first. Not second. Not catching up. First, Todd, hit that bell, turn on all notifications, okay? And stay locked in, because this isn't just celebrity gossip anymore. This is a cultural earthquake. Love, betrayal, fame, pride. It's all unraveling in real time. And if you blink, you'll miss history being made. This is the story they don't want told. And when that final video drops, you'll wish you'd been here from the start. Stay tuned. The truth is coming, and it's coming fast. Fast.